So left this and we're like, okay, it's on. I think we had, I don't know, like you said, like 5 or 6 months before Portland crop was gonna go down. So went home, started kicking around ideas for that. Matt and Tony actually flew out. We showed them around town, started looking at venues.
Yeah, scouted some buildings,
Yep.
talked about lineup, who's on the wish list, who can we get
Yeah.
down here.
So they go back and we kick off basically the logo process, developing the logo for the event. So crop Portland in summer. So we kicked around like what represents Portland? Beaver, rain.
A lot of rain.
The axe.
Yeah, axe. You got
Yeah.
the rose. Rose City. So yeah, you're seeing here a bunch of different sketches. Everyone kind of kicked in on this.
But yeah, the beaver's a no-brainer. It's like
It is.
just perfect.
Yeah, these are fun. I mean, these top pieces. A lot of these are Davies. You got the axe and the log.
You see the final one in the middle there, like
Yeah,
it's
you
super
do.
close to
Yep.
how it turned out too.
For sure. Brandon even kicked in a couple that were kind of simple, little beavers.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of got the Yeti guy looking over, which this inspired our guy, which we did after this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. People sometimes ask, hey, do you guys do sketches and, before you start? So this is kind of an example of that. We kicked this project off with internal sketches. From those sketches moved on to basically the comps we were going to show Matt and Tony. So comp 1. This is this you, Dusty?
That's Jordan here.
Is this Jordan?
Yep, that was me.
Good,
Yeah.
good solid rows. Obviously, it represents Portland.
Put the little crop symbol inside it,
Yeah. Yeah, it's sick. Very, very clean, simple. I like that.
There we go.
Comp
There's
number
our
2,
guy.
there's our guy. So this was not used, so I pulled him and basically used him as our dude on our hats and whatever. He's around here somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, Portland kind of got the Sasquatch. I'm glad they didn't use this because then we couldn't have.
Right.
So Brandon did the illustration of the Sasquatch here. Another Portland one.
Another clean rows.
Yeah. Is this you again?
Yep, this is me.
It's you, huh?
Yep.
Right? Yep. Yeah, nice little simple rose. Moving on to comp 4. This is you, right,
Yep,
Dusty?
this is me. Yeah, with
Yep.
Brandon's illustration in there.
Comp number 5. This is you as well, Dusty.
Yep.
Those were basically the comps we presented. So going back to the top here, we got the final one. So they wanted to go with the beaver with the beanie on.
Yeah, perfect.
Super sick.
Yeah, we got the full, a couple options. You got the full body, you got just the tight piece with him creeping over, and then, I don't know, a marriage of both of them.
Yeah.
Kind of a badge lockup style.
Date changed. August 17th was the final date.
Okay.
And then of course we
Got to have an animation
we
for this.
finalize it. We get the animation, which is playing up on screen over there.
Ooh, this is Damaso right here. Look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Damaso did the animation on this. Boom.
Sheesh.
Ooh,
that
oh,
arm.
look at the arm in the rain.
Dang. Smooth transition.
Kind of forgot about this one.
Arm, dude. That arm makes it.
Yeah, so that played during the event as like a commercial kind of break,
Yep.
which was rad. So yeah, that ended up being the branding for the event. So sent that over to Matt and Tony. Tony went wild with it, made a ton of merch, and then the day finally came. So we ended up having a kickoff party at the old office in Portland.
Yep.
So brought the trailer out, popped up the Easy Up, called it the basically pop-up crop block party. You've seen that kind of flyer here. Had Night Watch Studios in the house. He was actually he had a merch table, and then Tony was live screen printing his posters. I should have brought down. I have the film from that poster hanging in my office. Yeah, and then we have his huge blanket over here, banner that he had at the event. So super rad guy. I'd never met him.
Yeah, he's the
until
best.
then. Yeah, even it's his wife, right?
I believe wife, yeah.
Yeah, his wife was
Krusty.
super. Yeah,
Tall boy and
yeah,
Krusty.
tall boy and
Yeah.
Krusty. Like they were great.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Super rad. So
Yeah, he skates super well. Illustrates the best. He's just a good guy all around.
oh shit, I forgot. Kendrick came out.
Yeah.
Damn, Kendrick, Grizzly, Draplin. Yeah, it was Jason the 29th.
Yeah, who's who in
Yeah.
the basement.
Yeah, it was a good time. You got Draplin kissing Matt there.
Oh yeah, Benny.
Benny in the house. Benny was the head speaker
Yep.
at the event.
Yep.
So we actually teamed up with him and made a little zine for that event, which I should have brought some down here. Yeah, it was cool. Cool to work with Benny on that. He sent us all of his assets. We laid out a little newspaper that we sold at the event. It was just a great time. I forgot we had all those dudes in house.
Dude, it was-
Yeah.
When we had a bartender serving beer.
Yeah. Everyone was skating the mini
The
ramp.
line was crazy big. Even
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yo, I'm an employee here. And it's just like, yeah, get in the back of the line. You're
Right.
like, damn, I just want a beer.
Can I put my own beer?
Yeah.
I think the keg went dry at like 10 or
Yeah.
something, 10 o'clock or something. I'm like, fuck, what the hell? Like, where can we get more beer? And then in the end, that next morning, Matt and I are kind of like, dude, good thing the keg went dry.
Yeah.
Right,
Because everyone
right.
kind of slowly dispersed. Like,
Would have been
dude,
there all
if we
night.
still had alcohol, we'd have been there till 2, 3 in the morning.
Totally.
Yeah, so that was fun.
So I was gonna bring up that's Jason 29th.
Oh, yeah, he went and got the tattoo.
He raked it in there, just like, yo, I'm gonna get the logo tattooed, and I'm like, yeah, right, sure you are. And sure enough, Jordan shot him over to AWR. This dude gets a
did he go to your shop?
The old one I used to go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was like one of the premier shops. The fact that they even had an opening was, he got lucky. And yep, sure enough, you pull your
He's
sock
got the
up.
beaver.
You pull your sock up, and he's
Dude.
Kilroying right over.
Right over the side.
So good.
Yeah.
That's great. That was a great night. That was super fun. But next morning, 7 a.m., we had to be back at the event. So wake up the next morning, a little hungover, and head over to the event. It was at a big theater. What was it called?
The Armory.
The Armory.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
downtown.
Downtown Portland, West Side. Great venue. We were doing a speaking event. We had a booth. Jason 29th, I think he was hosting
Yep, he was
the
the
event.
MC.
Yep. So we got a photo here of everybody: Amir, Mark Bricky, you got Matt, everybody, the whole crew. We had a fun little merch table set up next to Draplin. It's cool to hang out with him.
Oh yeah, Benny was next to us too there.
Oh yeah, Benny. Yep. So it was Benny, us, and then Draplin.
Tall boy in the corner.
Tall boy. Yep. Was right across. So it was.
And then Industry had their stuff down there too.
Yep. Industry had a huge booth. Draplin about to kiss Brandon, or I don't know. Yeah.
Whispering, thick lines into his ear.
Yeah. So yeah, it was cool. We got up there and did a little speaking engagement. I think we had the whole crew on stage that time, right? So again, Tony did the There Will Be Bleed, but this time like on stage up in front of everybody,
Yeah.
which was kind of cool. And he kind of went through the whole screen printing process. It's pretty rad.
And that was our poster too, right? That they were printing.
It was
Yeah.
our poster, yep. Which is there's that one, but then the one for the event is
Oh, I'm kinda, like, in front
smaller
of it.
one down there. So
Look at Brandon's sketch here.
oh yeah, here's the sketch for that poster
Yeah, from
behind.
the final to the sketch.
Yep.
Pretty interesting just to see, no trees, no state,
Mm-hmm.
no sign.
Yep.
It's kind of cool to see that.
Yeah, it is. Got up on stage, I'm kind of behind the podium, had the whole crew sitting behind a table, and kind of just kicked it back and forth as far as projects and clients and things like that. So it was kind of cool. Which we did that at Creative Works as well, where
Yeah.
everyone was on stage.
Probably
which-
helps take some pressure off you.
Yeah, it does.
More of like a round table
For
talk.
sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So Mark Bricky did a talk on podcast, and then you have Matt and Tony. Benny ended it off with his buddy OK Pants, or what is it?
That I don't know, but I see the pup. That pup inspired like half of his line.
Yeah, his dog up there on
Yeah,
the screen.
Levi maybe. I don't know.
Ended off the night with I don't know what you call it, ending party at Wacom Experience Center.
Happy
There
hour.
was like 20 or 30 Cintiqs laid out. Everyone could kind of play with them. There's, everyone's a designer, illustrator here. So you'd look over and someone's working on a masterpiece here. Someone's working on one over there.
Yeah, I was watching Benny get down for a little
Yeah.
bit on one.
I was
Yeah.
just like, damn, I'm not touching these right
I
now.
know, I don't want to embarrass
Yeah.
myself in there.
Right. Yeah. So that was Crop, man. Crop has been great. Matt's been great to us. Tony, they were going to have their a cruise they were going to do.
yeah.
Remember that?
Oh
They
yeah.
had set up the cruise event. I think like a hurricane or something was happening, so they had to push it out. And then they ended up canceling the event, and then COVID hit, and so it's been a minute before
Yeah,
since
he's
Crop
got
has-
hit a
Yeah.
couple,
Yeah.
a
Bad
couple
timing.
times. Yeah, but
Yeah, so
as soon as he has another one, I'm down to go. I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds fun,
no, definitely. I'm sure Matt will be coming back strong, and now he's in Austin with Tony,
Yeah,
so I'm sure it's easier. You know.
yeah. Easier flight for us too.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't been to Austin, so I'm down.